Alright, welcome in everybody, I'm Vinny Bag of Chips, and today we're going to play a little bit more Le Mans Ultimate. We have an awesome one-stint sprint, dry to wet, on Le Mans race with no assist coming up. It's going to be an intense race, so settle in, let's do this.
Lap has started.
Alright, let's do a little racing at Le Mans. Gold race, no assist. Oh, almost took myself out right at the beginning. Not a good start. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Gotta do our best to survive the first couple laps, and then everything will be fine. Get through our formation lap here. This will turn into a wet race as well. It's supposed to rain at some point. But when we did practice, it just rained for a little while and then quit. It never actually got wet, so we'll see. Gotta play it by ear. Try and get our brakes warmed up, keep our tires as warm as possible. Get this last part of our formation lap done. Gave us a little more space than it normally would. Which, you know, I'm alright. I'm alright with that. Get my brakes hot. Like I said, get my tires hot. Try and get the car a little bit warmer. The track is not very warm. I think it was like 89 degrees or something. Or it might have been even colder than that. I think it was actually 79 degrees. I don't know. We'll see when I flip through the menus here in a second. Alright, here we go. Get ready. Deep breath in. Prepare. Go! Go, 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 go! I bumped into the Ferrari next to me. Ah, they're fine. And hold my line here. Oh, get it stopped! Get it stopped! Ugh! Crap. Couldn't quite get it stopped in time. Should've came in a little easier. Whatever. We'll forge ahead. Sometimes that happens, you know. BMW just shut the door and I couldn't get there, so... That's how it goes sometimes. What are we, 8th? Drop back to 8th? That sucks. Whatever. Set our sights in this Ferrari. We can get him, I believe. Oh shit. Okay. We got the Ferrari, that was easy. On to the next one. The whole group, I think 4 or 5 cars in front of us. They're not that far away. We can reel ourselves up to them. This is a one-stint sprint, so it's like, what, 35 minutes or something? So yeah, 5 cars in front of us. We can get up there. Easy, easy. We have absolutely no assist, so no ABS, no traction control, no race line, none of that stuff. None. No assist. So you gotta be really careful. But you know, I'm fine with. I don't mind doing some of the no assist race every now and then. I'm still not terribly skilled. I need way more practice if I'm gonna do races like this. I think Le Mans is the only track that I know well enough to where I'm moderately competent on no assist race, but I'm not that fast. I need to practice a lot more. But it'll come with time, you know. It just takes time. Time and practice. Gotta do our best to just hold it together and not make any more mistakes. Oh shit! Damn it, right when I say don't make any more mistakes. Whatever. Okay, from now on, don't make any more mistakes. We've already dropped 4 places. I was hoping to get on the podium this race too, and I just don't. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull that off unless they screw up. If the front runners screw up, we'll have a shot. But they're probably 15-20 seconds out on us already, so that's not a good start. But we'll forge ahead and do what we can. That's all we can do. Man, these 2 corners are so dicey. They're slow corners, so yeah, you don't want to overbrake or else you'll lock up and spin in a heartbeat. You have no downforce, so like no traction. Into the Porsche curves. Take it easy, you know, first lap. Get the tires warm. There we go. Nice and patient. Nice. Little lift, there we go. Not perfect, but good enough for the first lap. Especially where our tires aren't warm yet. Tires should probably only... Well, they're probably getting close, but they're not. One more lap and they'll be hot enough. Softs warm up a lot faster than mediums, obviously. So 1.5 laps on a decent track, or a grippy track. Usually the softs are warm. Okay, another chicane that is death if you come in too fast. Really easy to lock up. Hypercars are counterintuitive. When you're coming into a braking zone, especially like the high-speed braking zones, you want to come on your brakes super hard and then back off as you're slowing down because your downforce is coming down. But when you have all your downforce, you have all your grip and all your braking power, so it's, like I said, it's kind of strange. You gotta get used to that, how the car flows and everything, but I don't know, it feels good. I've gotten fairly used to it. Gotta be patient and run them down. We're reeling up on them. As long as we can keep sight of them, obviously that'll help a lot. Because if you can keep sight of them, you can catch something you can see. I think the next 3 cars I could probably catch and pass. Because I outqualified all of them, I think. If I remember. We'll see if we can catch them and get around them. We should, though. I think we have the pace. God, I need some, like, intense music to represent us hunting them down. Ah, I got it. Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. Oh yeah, we're gonna run them down. Now that everything's nice and warmed up, we can just try and stay patient. Consistency, obviously, is the key, so we don't want to rush anything. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast, so come into my braking zones a little early. Don't overbrake. Don't overget on the throttle. You don't want to stomp on the throttle. You got to be gentle and kind of roll into it and roll out of it. No assist race. They're nice. I wish we could do like a no assist race with a fixed setup. That would be cool. I think that's what this is, but I can't remember. I think we could actually adjust the setup. Yeah, we could adjust the setup because that's... this is the first race that I've ever done a full setup where I've like screwed with the suspension. Oh, someone went off. There's another position. E7. Yeah, this is the first race where I've done a full tune on the car where I've messed with everything. And I actually got it to work really well. I actually like this tune. I saved it and everything. So I was like, well, at least I know I have a no assist tune for Le Mans. That's pretty handy to have. At least for a hypercar. I haven't figured out one for GTE yet, but that'll come someday. Alright, gotta come into this nice and easy. There you go. Nice. Have to run like the wind. Gotta catch those cars. Uh-oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't put it into the wall. All you gotta do is damage your car in this race, where it's a sprint, the one stint sprint. So all you gotta do is damage your car, and it's pretty much over for you. You wouldn't be able to hold position. You would be amazed at how much top speed you can lose just by bumping your alignment a little bit on the front end. You can lose, you know, 5 or 10 miles an hour on the top end down the Mulsanne, which doesn't sound like much, but when everybody else is running 205, 207 through there, and I'm only able to go 195, they start catching me pretty fast, whether I want to or not. This is a really high-speed track, so you cannot damage your car. Gotta stay focused. Try not to get distracted. Man, I love Le Mans. Le Mans is one of my favorite all-time tracks. I really wish they would add Daytona 24-hour track to this game. God, that'd be awesome. The Daytona 24-hour racetrack would be amazing. With the bus stop and the loop and everything, I think that would be incredible. Cadillacs would probably run like beast on that track. I hope they bring that track to us someday. I think the only game that has that track is Gran Turismo 7, and I don't have a PlayStation, so I'm kind of boned on wanting to race on that track in a hypercar, or anything for that matter. Getting after it. Yeah, all the high-speed sections in this track, if you lose any top end, you're in trouble. I had one race where that happened, where all I did was just damage the car just enough to where I lost like about 10 miles an hour on my top end. And it was a struggle. I didn't want to wait. I think the pit stop was going to take like 2 minutes to fix it, and I was like, I don't have time for that. I got to forge on with what I got. I thought I had made the right decision, but I ended up dropping back quite a ways just because I just couldn't keep my position and I didn't have the speed. The slower parts of the track I could hold my own, obviously. Porsche curves and all that stuff. Those areas I was fine. But down through areas like this, I was kind of screwed. Didn't have enough speed, man. Gotta go fast if you want to win. Or at least place decently. There you go, nice and smooth, little lift. There you go, perfect. Nailing it. Go get him, son. Run him down. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, there we go. It looks like they're kind of pulling away from me. Hopefully when the rain comes, that'll be a little bit of an equalizer. Might spook them to slow down a little bit, because I just don't have the pace. I'm running, what, 3:33s, I think? So, like I said, I'm not terribly fast. I'm about 3 seconds slower with no assist. Well, 2 seconds for sure. I can't remember exactly what my fastest lap was. I think my fastest lap actually was a 3:31. That would only be like 1 or 2 seconds off my fastest ever lap. With assist, with low assist. I don't know. Up, here comes the rain. Start raining. Buckle up, everyone. It's gonna get a little sketchy. About to get real. I guess the track is 90 degrees, but I'll be watching the track condition like a hawk. I don't want to be on slicks if the track is wet. Obviously, that's just death. I don't want to let the rain spook me either. Until the track starts actually getting a little damp and dicey, I'm just going to keep pushing as hard as I can and try to ignore the raindrops. I'll just do my best to navigate around them. If you drive fast enough, they can't catch you. Raindrop 101. Go, Vinny, go. Go, Vinny, go. Up to 7th. Next car is 8 seconds. So I guess they have pulled out a little bit, but I'm gaining on them as they're making this turn. We'll see if I can eke out any time right here. Easy, easy. I geeked out 3/10 to the next car. Oh, 2/10 for sure. We'll see. We'll see. It looks like it's about even. Didn't gain any time, didn't lose any time. Oh, we'll see though. We'll see. If they screw up in one of these slow corners, they're boned. All they gotta do is beef it in one of these slow corners. Because man, they are treacherous when you don't have assist. Now it starts raining, so that means they're even more treacherous. My favorite. This game is kind of a pain in the ass to get all these different shots in sync. I've noticed, so this is what I recorded live as I did the race, and then of course I have all the recordings of my replays and stuff, and I splice them all together, and they're not exactly the same, which is kind of annoying. They're a little bit off here and there. Like, I can match them up frame by frame, or you know, like exactly frame for frame, line them up perfect on each end to where they're matched perfectly and they'll be out of sync. So I have to like kind of shift and jiggle things and keep it as close as I can. I don't know why that is. You would think the game would be like the replay and the race would be exactly in sync, but no, they're like a quarter of a second off sometimes. It's ridiculous. Fix your replay stuff. I want better replays and more camera views and more control over the automation, please. Then I can make some sick videos. Oh god, that'd be awesome. Easy. Getting a little greasy out. What's the track condition now? I can't tell. Let's see here. Oh, it's damp. It's damp and it's cooling off. Oh, easy. Easy in Tetridge. Almost lost the back end there. It is getting sketchy. Fast. Hopefully that'll work in our favor, because we'll just do our best to stay on the edge. I'm not going to push, but I'm going to stay right on the edge of where I should be, and just try and stay consistent. There we go. I'm not going to rush any of the turns. Especially this one. I think I even got a couple of track limit infringements on that corner on the left. Coming up on that curb too much. They adjusted the track limits a little bit closer to the curb, so if you step over that left-hand curb at all, they immediately dock you for cutting the corner. And I was just like, oh, you changed some stuff in the update. Normally I could take at least half a tire above the curb. This one you can still take a big chunk out of it. You can take a big chunk out of this, and you can take a big chunk out of that if you want. And they don't care, so just so you know, just so you know. Gotta know these things if you want to go fast. Looks like the rain's picking up a little bit. Easy, easy. There we go. Nice and patient. I can still sort of see the cars in front of me, barely. But they're like one straightaway away from me, so still about 8 seconds out. Have to see what the track does and do our best to read it. If we can read the track right and go into the pits and change our tires at the right time, we can jump a few cars at least, one or two probably, if not a few. But we gotta time it right. My tires are cooling off pretty fast just because the track is damp. So we're gonna go in soon. I'm trying to decide when exactly. I'm trying to decide what the weather's gonna do, because like I said, in practice it only rained for a little while and then it stopped. So we'll see what it does. If the track goes full-blown wet, we're changing to wets. That's all I'm saying. Easy through the Porsche curves. Nice and smooth. There we go. Oh, a yellow up ahead. Might be problems. Oh, someone's going in the pits. Okay. Yep. 6th place is going into the pits. I don't know if they have damage. Oh, crap. Jumped the curb. I don't know if they have damage or if they're getting tires. Probably getting tires, if I had to guess. But we're in 6th now. We passed them. Nice. Alright, nice and easy. Don't want to spin right here. Ooh. Man, it's super slick through here. So I'm having a hell of a time just getting the car slowed down for the Dunlop chicane. Let's head down towards Tête Rouge. Easy. Yeah, it's getting pretty greasy out here. Oh. Hang on to it. I don't know how much longer I can stay on slicks, because it's wet. Everybody else is on slicks in front of me, too, so... let's get everything ready for our pit stop. We don't want to take on fuels. We don't want to take on fuel. We just want to take on tires, and that's it. We'll finish this after the chicane. I don't want to get distracted. Easy. It is treacherous out here, so you gotta stay sharp. 7 laps of fuel on. So if we put it at like 5, they shouldn't put any fuel on. They can't take fuel off. Obviously, they'll complain about that and be like, we can't take any fuel off. It's like, I don't care, just don't put any on. I don't want fuel, just tires. Quickly, please. It's getting so wet. This track is death on slicks. Oh, hold on to it, man. Come on. Yeah. Short shifting. It's a lifesaver. Not kicking up spray yet, but it is definitely greasy and wet. This is the worst time, because this is when all the oils come out of the asphalt. Oh, there we go. The track was just deemed wet. We're going in the pits. But this is when the oils and the asphalt and the oils from cars and all that stuff comes to the surface, when it's just, you know, damp or a little bit wet. This is when it's at its slickest. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta stay sharp. Nice and easy, there you go. Get it slowed down. 30 seconds to the car behind me. Well, 28, but same difference. Gotta run like the wind. Oh yeah, yellow ahead. But I like to see. Who is it? We are gaining on 4th place right now. Oh, it's another Porsche. Please don't jump out in front of me. You're probably damaged as well. I'm sorry, that sucks. Tough luck, man. Better luck next time, you know. Don't want to push when it's wet. Alright, let's dive into the pits here. See if I can get this damn thing slowed down. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. Why is that guy on his pit limiter already? Well, whatever. Get some tires on. We need wets. Bad. Here we go. Quickly now, boys. Quickly. We've jumped these 2 cars. I want to keep it that way. Go, 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 go. Yeah! That was a beautiful pit stop. I don't know if they both have damage, or if that one guy's probably taking on fuel, too. I don't want to take on any fuel. I just want tires. We have just enough fuel for 1 stint. That's all we need. We don't need to be slowing ourselves down with extra weight. Plus, that would change the car's characteristics a little bit, and where it's wet, I don't want that. I want to be light and nimble. There we go. Get the hell out of here. Run like the wind. 4th place, we're back to where we qualified. Gotta do our best not to screw it up again. Sometimes it happens, you know, racing incidents happen, that's all I can say. It's just the way it goes. At least we rebound back to 4th and clawed our way forward. Timing that pit stop when we did was perfect. Well, it looks like the rest of this race is probably going to be wet. There's only 11 minutes left, so let's see how it all shakes out. I'm into the first chicane here on the Mulsanne. Nice and smooth. Gotta do our best to stay patient. We have 50 seconds on 5th place. 6th place is still being repaired. I think we're good. I don't know if we have any hope of catching 3rd, though. They're 60 seconds in front of, or 40 seconds in front of us, excuse me. 60 seconds is 2nd. It's possible, though. If they crash, we can catch them. We're still in this thing. We just gotta keep turning laps. As long as we don't make mistakes and we're turning laps, if they have an off and hit a wall and damage the car, it's over. We'll take that place. So here's hoping. Hopefully they crash into the wall. All I can do is hope at this point. I don't know if they've done a pit stop yet either. I think they're still on slicks. Possibly? Not sure. If they are, they're going really fast. That's all I can say for how wet it is on slicks. I doubt it though. There's no way they can be on slicks. Way too wet. There's literally standing water on the track now. Oh, some people have had a few offs right there, you could see from the tire marks. Oh, in the gravel. It's fine, at least we didn't go in the wall. Easy. Easy. There we go. Well, at least we don't have any pressure. We're just kind of in a no man's land here. I'd like to get on the podium and at least get 3rd, but like I said, that's kind of a little bit hopeful right now. But there's still time. Easy. There we go. Be nice and patient. Oh yeah. I believe we are pulling away from 5th place, which is good news. Now that we have some wets on, we have some pace. Got our first lap done, got the tires warmed up as best as we can. As long as it stays wet, we're in great shape. 3rd place is pulling away. They definitely have wets. There's no way they could be pulling away from me with slicks on. Come on, guys. You know you want to crash up there. Don't you want to get on the brakes too hard and lock them up and just go flying into the gravel? Or you guys could lose it in the Porsche curves, you know, that'd be a cool spot. Make a really cool replay, you know? Oh, easy. Still is a little dicey even with wets. Really miss having traction control and ABS. Those things are really handy to have in weather like this. Makes life so much easier. You don't realize how much you miss assist until you don't have them. I'm coping without them quite fine, honestly. Once I got the car set up, it was no big deal. The two setups that they give you at the beginning are atrocious. I don't know how anyone can use them. It's like, There's no way. At least they didn't work for me. Either one, the Le Mans setup or the Dave's Academy setup. Like, they're a good point to start, but I know that's all they are, is a start. Which is what I took, and then did lots of changes to mine. I changed everything. But, you know, you gotta make the car suited to what you want it to do. The car does what I want it to do, that's all that matters. And it does it in this condition, so as long as we can keep turning halfway decent laps, that's all I care about. See, we cut the hell out of that curb there, and they didn't care. We would have done that on the chicane before, they would have been pissed. There's no way they would have let us get away with it. Well, we got about 6 more minutes to go. Third and second place are holding strong, just pulling away, so let's just try and stay consistent. We'll be okay. Keep on chipping away at our laps. Like, I wish they just had the 2.4-hour race available all the time. Because, man, I love night racing, or even that, or like a 2 or 3 hour night race. That would be amazing on Le Mans. Please, devs. We need more Le Mans. Up, back in the gravel. That's fine. It's slick down there, and I was late getting on the brakes. We survived, that's all that matters. Man, it is getting to be a little misty. Hazy. So much water in the air. Kinda wish we had a mixed field, like I wish we had GTE cars racing with us while all this was going on. That would be awesome. A one-stent sprint between Hypercars and GTEs. Man, that would be awesome. We need to have more, like I said, the simulated 24 hours though, where it's all 3 classes, P2, Hypercar, GTE. I only got to do like one of those, and that was back when I was kinda new to the game. I had only had it a couple weeks. So, I'm itching for more of it. I'm sure many other people would. I don't know if they've noticed. Like, most of the time when Le Mans is available, lots of people race it. The only reason no one's raced it that much this week is because it's on gold. You have to have gold safety rating to get to race it, and there's no assist, nothing. This is the race, it's all wet and rainy. Not many people want to do that race. Especially people who are a little fresher to the game, you know. They don't want to do a tune, they don't know what they're doing. They're not quite there yet. They like the fixed race where they just get in the car and go, which I don't blame them. Some of those races are awesome too. I like the fixed races because, you know, sometimes it levels the playing field. It's all about skill at that point. It doesn't really matter about the car. Versus like a race like this, like, yeah, I can make the car work and do what I want it to do, and I'm glad I had that figured out, you know. Just took a little bit of practice and fiddling with it. But I have an advantage because I work on cars in real life, so I know how to get the car to do what I want it to do. I have a fundamental basic of how the parts work. I need to start making some tutorials. I'm actually going to do a basic tutorial on setup for GTE and Hypercar in this game, just starting the race, not actually setting up the car. Just the setup and the procedure and everything for the beginning of people starting. You know, when they start this game, give them a few pointers and tips and kind of inform them on what they need to know, because, you know, people need to know. We need a bigger community. This game is awesome. We need to help it keep growing. That's the plan. That's what I want to do, is help it keep growing. It deserves more limelight and more positive attention. Because I think honestly, this game could grow into something amazing. It really could. I hope we get leagues and all kinds of awesome stuff. I want to help it along, see if I can help it develop faster. In any way I can. In the meantime, I want to go faster. Well, a minute, 50 seconds left. That should be about 2 more laps. So, well, a lap and a half. We have about a lap and a half left. Let's see if we can just focus and not screw it up. I don't think second or third is going to buckle, because probably first to fourth, all of us are running alone in our own space. None of us have pressure. Like second and third are separated by like 20 or 30 seconds. I don't know how far away first is. I assume first is way out there too. They got in the clean air and just took off. That's the best position to be in. My favorite spot to be in anyway, when it's race time. Let me have the front. You guys can all fight. Stay back there. I'll just go ahead and take off. That's what we hope for every time we hit the grid. One minute left. 1 minute left in the race. Gotta hang on to it for this last pretty much 1 1/4 laps. Gotta survive. And we got 4th place locked down. Nearest competitor is 100 seconds behind us, so we're in the clear. 3rd place is 55 seconds. We gained a little time on him. I wonder if he made a mistake. Easy, easy, easy over the curb. Ugh, I lost some time there. Crap. Well, that sucks. You do what you can, you know. Alright, time's up. Last time through the death chicane, aka Dunlop chicane. Got that out of the way. Make our way down to Tête Rouge. Make our turn onto the Mulsanne. Come on. Nice and easy. There we go. Oh, easy. Don't lose the back end. Definitely don't want to be getting too excited with the throttle on that turn. Just survive it, you know. A lot of people lose it on that turn with no assist. Alright, here we go. First chicane out of the way. Nice. There's a little bump coming out of that chicane that can easily cause you to lose the back end and go into the wall. So that's always the goal, to survive that. Same with this chicane. This chicane has a bump coming out of it as you're making your left on your final turn to come out. That can cause you to lose the back end. I've lost it there before. That's why I always stay close to stay as close to the curb as I can. Because if you go outside of the curb and follow the exact race line, that bump is there. Yep. Always want to hug that curb and kind of go through that dip. And then there's no more bumps. Oh yeah, final lap. Nice and easy. No sense in getting hasty. I think 5th place might have, I'll say 5th place is finished. 6th place will be finished as well. There we go. So we've got 4th place all sewn up. 2nd's done. 3rd will be next. Right behind him. 20 seconds. Easy. Come down through here. Looks like a few people lost it down there. I've lost it down there before as well. This would be a good condition to lose it in. Come through that first high-speed right-hander too fast and just lose it. Touching the curb a little bit too much, it'll cause you to lose the back end every time. Don't want to hit the wrong spot, that's for sure. Oh yeah. Take it easy through Porsche curves. being real cautious now. Like, there's no point in racing anymore. The race is over, so get our last little bit done here. 10 laps, it's a wrap. Well, I guess 11 laps. 11 laps. 11 laps, and it's a wrap. So I didn't even quite need to take on as much fuel as I did. I usually only want about 1 lap of cushion, so I guess if I was going to do it again, I'd only take 12 laps of fuel. Alright, final turn. There we go. Finish line. Yeah. 4th place. Alright, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stick around. I got more stuff coming up all the time. So until next time, bye.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat,